They said it could never sink. The most advanced ship ever built, a triumph of human engineering, ambition, and confidence. In 1912, the RMS Titanic stood as the ultimate symbol of modern civilization, a floating city of steel carrying over 2,000 souls across the Atlantic Ocean toward a new world. To those aboard, it was more than a voyage. It was proof that humanity had entered an age of unstoppable progress, luxury beyond imagination, power beyond comparison, confidence without doubt. But history would remember it differently, because beneath the belief in invincibility, a fragile truth remained. Nature had not been conquered. The Titanic was unlike anything the world had ever seen. Over 269 meters long, powered by immense engines, and designed with cutting-edge safety features. 16 watertight compartments, advanced construction, a reputation that spread across the world. Unsinkable. Passengers from every walk of life boarded the ship. The wealthy, the hopeful, families dreaming of a new beginning. Confidence filled the decks. Music echoed through the grand halls. No one imagined the journey would become history's most famous maritime disaster.
Arrogant bastard. I try and warn him about the ice and he tells me to shut up.
Ice warnings came throughout the day. Nearby ships reported heavy ice fields directly ahead, drifting bergs, dangerous conditions. Some warnings were delayed, others were acknowledged, but the Titanic did not slow. Speed meant prestige. Speed meant headlines. Confidence overshadowed caution. Far ahead, in the cold darkness of the Atlantic, the iceberg waited.
Iceberg, right ahead!
Thank you.
At 11:40 p.m., the iceberg appeared, a towering mass of ice rising from the darkness directly in the ship's path. The engines reversed, the ship turned, but not enough. The iceberg tore open the hull below the waterline. Not a single wound, but many. At first, there was little alarm. Passengers felt only a slight vibration, but below deck, freezing seawater rushed in. Within minutes, the truth became unavoidable. The Titanic could not survive. The damage triggered a chain reaction. As the bow lowered, water spilled from one compartment into the next, unstoppable once begun. The steel, weakened by freezing temperatures, fractured more easily than expected. Rivets failed, pressure increased, flooding spread. The ship, designed to be unsinkable, was becoming a trap. The Titanic was doomed. As the bow dipped lower into the freezing ocean, panic began to spread. There were not enough lifeboats for everyone. Some still believed the ship would not sink. Others refused to leave loved ones behind. Then reality set in. Voices rose. Orders were shouted. Fear moved through the darkness. Yet amid the chaos, courage appeared. Crew guided passengers to safety. Musicians continued playing. Some gave up their place so others could live. In the cold night, humanity revealed both fear and bravery. As lifeboats descended into the darkness, the scale of the tragedy became clear. Hundreds remained aboard, watching the last boats leave. The freezing air cut through the night. The deck tilted further. Some prayed, some searched, some stood in silence, facing the inevitable. In those final moments, status, wealth, and power meant nothing. Only survival and humanity remained. The freezing Atlantic swallowed the bow. Lights flickered. The great ship tilted deeper into darkness. Then, the unimaginable. The Titanic broke apart. The stern rose high into the night sky before plunging into the ocean. Within moments, the Titanic disappeared, taking over 1,500 lives with it. Hundreds were left in freezing water. Survival lasted only minutes. The ocean reclaimed the night. Debris scattered across the freezing water. Fragments of a once great ship. Wood, metal, and memories drifting beneath the stars. Far below the surface, the Titanic began its final descent to the ocean floor, where it would remain hidden for decades, silent and untouched. The world awoke to shock. The greatest ship ever built, lost on its maiden voyage. Investigations revealed design flaws, human error, and overconfidence. Maritime safety laws changed forever. Lifeboats for all. Ice patrols. Stronger communication. The Titanic reshaped the future of sea travel. The Titanic was built as a symbol of human power, proof that technology could conquer nature. But on that cold night in 1912, that belief shattered. The ocean reminded humanity of its limits. Progress could not eliminate risk. Confidence could not erase consequence. More than a ship was lost that night. A myth was broken. Even today, the Titanic rests in the darkness of the Atlantic, a silent monument to ambition, pride, and the fragile nature of human achievement. Its story endures not only as tragedy, but as a lesson, a reminder that even the greatest creations remain vulnerable before the forces of reality. And sometimes, the deepest truths emerge from the greatest losses.